Hey, it's JC1424 once again with another top 10, and almost just like always, it's a top 10 songs video for 2025. I don't have anything else left to preamble. Let's just get into this. Number 10 is In Cold Blood by 3 Days Grace.
'Cause we stopped trying to try, ran out of time to save love, to save us. But don't call it suicide, we let it die in cold blood, in cold blood.
I was really captivated by the transformation from the daunting verses to the sincere chorus feeling that it had. There were certainly other moving singles and deep cuts on their new album, but not a dynamic as appealing to me. Adam and Matt pass along the lead vocalist roles seamlessly as far as I'm concerned, and the guitars and mix have that iconic 3 Days Grace blend here. It gets really vicious before bursting into its closing harmonies, finally giving up on love. And my number 9 is Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters.
We dreaming hard, we came so far now, I believe. We're going up, it's our moment. You know together we're going, gonna be golden. Up with our voices.
I saw this in theaters with Kayla. It's a pretty good movie, but the musical soundtrack is most of the appeal, which makes sense. This one is happy and inspiring, but not restrained by the context of the film. I think that's made possible by the fact that the music artists making the song are a band in the movie. So that's kind of like a double entendre, I guess. Songs like this just really catch with me. The vocal range of EJ is something else. It is astounding, and it adds a lot. It has the same type of percussion that I grew up hearing from Owl City, but it's K-pop, so I guess that's to be expected. Number 8 is Nothing by Guns N' Roses.
You love is all by me, I knew it. Without your love, I'd never make it. Without your love, I'm saying
Rare occurrence of me allowing a song into this type of list despite it not having even been out for a month. Even as I'm posting the video, it still hasn't been out for a month. I haven't heard a rock song though in 2025 that is easier to dance and groove along with, and this is something lovey-dovey. So Axl Rose manages to deliver all potential of his range at this age in the studio, and it is smooth and blissful. If it weren't already enough, having Slash's distinguished playing style just evolve in tone throughout the solo, the keyboard just starts it off with this really warm vibe. Number 7 is We're All Gonna Die by Nothing More.
I look for a sign in my frustration. The harder I try, the less I escape it. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Every gravestone tells me a perfect life.
Although this was a leftover from Carnal, their 2024 album, it is its own groovy and passionate thing. I'm unsure why it was omitted. It does delve into the philosophy of accepting struggles and imperfections because of the bigger picture and what it might be. It's centered around this 2/6 measure. The guitar starts off in some really neat muted riffs, and it turns into some powerful chords. It's not intended to sound gloomy though, but rather enlightening. And I guess it's strange considering what the song is called, but yes, it is like the second most uplifting song in this list. The key change makes Johnny's vocals and Mark's lead guitar so warm and comforting, and that's the main reason why I kept coming back to it. My number 6 is Up From the Bottom by Linkin Park.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame. You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom.
this was the lead single for their deluxe edition of their album in 2024. It has composition similarities to Emptiness Machine and Heavy as the Crown, so, mainly because it's punk/rap. The vocal melodies are rich, the disc jockeying is iconic for how it structures the song, and the synthesizer is very distinct, and it adds a lot of color to the chords. And now it's like Emptiness Machine in theme, but more personal, about being led on and let down by a loved one, and there's more focus to find self-esteem with this song. At number 5 is Story of Our Lives by Bad Flower.
That's the story of my life. Can we make the director's cut clean for TV? So the times that
I was instantly hooked by the bass line and the drum and cymbal pattern. I mean, if you listen to this song, you already know what it is as soon as it's going on, but it's got this classic nu metal-esque dynamic for the guitar and the chorus as well. And it's kind of like that of stuff on Linkin Park's Meteor album, if you know some of the songs up there. But this encapsulates the denial of a broken relationship and being obsessed over everything leading up to that via modern media and devices that we have nowadays. And it's also a pretty solid album. I saved like 9 of the 13 songs to that album on my Spotify. Number 4 is I Will Destroy This by Silverstein.
let me go, you can't save it. Trust me, I will destroy this.
This is an artist I stumbled upon just this year as they were offering some refreshing emo metal and rock, and it's got a ton of edge and adrenaline. In this instance, it's brazen admission of toxic traits and a personality prone to mayhem. The guitar riffs in this song are chunky, loads of fun, and the rhythm is brilliant until a breakdown takes it up another notch, and then it's just excellent, hardcore delivery. Then there's a spoken section that goes into some screams, and it ties it up into a neat little bow. Meanwhile, the vocals are just so easy to catch on to, in my opinion. Number 3 is Downstairs by 21 Pilots.
No mercy. Downstairs, I feel better in the cellar down there. It's some shelter from the weather I wear. All of my heart on my sleeve.
The ambience does kind of feel like a time machine with its electronics meshing together little by little. And the drums hit like an exhaust before a launch into the chorus, and it resonates the same way as Fireflies used to. And that's my perspective on this. And you know, I really liked Owl City. The harmonies really saturate the themes of hunkering down into your happy place, but away from others who might not understand. And I am a sucker for key changes. This has already been discussed. The final chorus in the medley just gives so much passion. And at number 2, my runner-up is Rabbit Hole by Chevelle.
It's just words. How you meddling to catfish the government? The final abyss. I heard a change has begun. How long can to cowards?
The overall vibe is just electrifying. The texture of the lead guitar, the intense drum fills, the gnarly bridge, oh my goodness. And it's all based around the notion that everything being rigged and the world is a dystopian dump is really just an illusion of us consuming a bunch of unnecessary information, supposedly off of the internet or whatever. But Pete's voice has a beautiful range still to this day, and it adds a lot to the vibe of the lead guitar. The bass is also kind of dancey in an already sassy and snake-like rhythm that the song has. Now, before I go telling you guys my number 1, here are some honorable mentions to this whole list.
Hey,
first up is Afterlife by Evanescence. I certainly listened to this song a lot this year, maybe more than either of the next two songs I'm about to talk about, but within the context of anime, it's about accepting your fate to meeting your enemies at the time of their demise. Edgy anime things. Amy Lee sings her heart out, the bass is delicious, the backing vocals and the symphony are really balanced, something that we could not say about the 2021 Evanescence album. The guitars are meaty and the drums kick some serious ass. But if there was an album that was produced worse than that Evanescence album from a few years ago, it's the new Rise Against album, which had the song Sink Like a Stone on it. And it paints a third-person perspective, warning someone of their self-destructive spiral that they're stuck in. The guitar work is so artsy-fartsy and fun. The bass adds a little creative signature. The drums in the bridge are just this hard slam dunk. But Tim's vocals are kind of because of how awful this album sounds, almost every damn song on it. And then last but not least is Asking for a Friend by Foo Fighters. I was hooked onto this one immediately, and it only came out a few months ago. It's mystical until the guitar becomes all snarly, and then there's just this wild solo to the frickin' end. And it has this unique angle describing distance making the heart grow fonder is also mind filling emptiness in you with memories and hope. Now, my favorite song of 2025 is Unraveling by Muse. Oh my goodness. I am excited to talk about this song after all this time. It opens to some sweet electronics and a sexy bass and then some cool percussion that just holds everything all together until the main bass line comes in all down tuned with the guitar, and it is fucking filthy. I mean, bend me over and fuck me with that guitar. And then the solo has its own unique raw tone, and it gives me 2019 Fear Inoculum nostalgia. I think I'm having nostalgia for an album that's barely 6 years old. I don't know. But the vocals from this guy are as performative as ever, as he is letting out so much passion for an infatuation slowly dissipating before his eyes. And that is why it's my favorite song of the year. So let me know in the comment section below what your favorite songs from this list were, or if maybe there was a song from one of those artists that I didn't wind up picking. And see you next time. That's that. 2025 over.